Okay, so this is our explanation for handwritten to vector project. Let me share the screen first. Okay, I guess the screen is visible to you now. Let me start Paint so that I can draw and explain. So what I need from this project, or what is basically the idea behind a vector to hand drawn to vector, is roughly if I draw something like this, then it should able to produce something like this in an automated manner. So this is what we have seen handwritten text to like A becoming proper A. These kind of softwares are readily available, and but hand-drawn pictures to vectors, what we call them as vectors. Now, still this one is not vector, because what is the difference between vector and this kind of images? If you keep on zooming, this kind of image will pixelate. So it is not a vector. But vectors are something where even if you zoom to infinity level, these two lines will remain as a line and will not pixelate, because they are plotted by equation and not by pixels. So this is the project all about hand-drawn things to vectors. Its applications are numerous, especially now with this touchscreen technology taking over. And we need to do this using image processing. So that is the whole idea behind this. I will just resize it. I'll put it to the lowest resolution so that I can explain again. Now the task one, as Ankita madam has already given to you, but I will just retell you. So go to this website called Google Scholar, and then you search for something like hand drawn image to vector, something similar to that, and then you will start getting different papers by these thing, by this fellow. And now I don't know how many are there in the team, so I guess one, yours is P13, I guess. No, P13 is hand gesture, P14 है क्या, फिर P12 होगा. So your hand-drawn vectors, a one, two, three people. So I want you to download at least 15 papers from this website. Now, amongst yourself, you can divide these 15 papers as 5 per person. So you will download first 15 paper as a preliminary task, then you divide them as 5 papers each, and then you try to create a 5-slide presentation with standard being followed strictly. One picture per slide is mandatory. A title must be in Times New Roman, font size 24, white background, and a black text. So you have to follow this tradition very strictly, and you can use this image from the paper itself to better explain what they have done. And at max 2 or 3 lines per slide, not more than that. So at max 2 lines, and then each one of you will create this kind of presentation. On the other hand, for machine learning part, basically when you draw this line, let's say this is the line, you are actually seeing them as the pixels, and we are trying to do a curve fitting through these pixels, whichever is the smoothest curve. So first order curve, Bayesian curve, and different. So you will start with the simple interpolation fundamenta. You will install Python or MATLAB or C, whichever programming language you like. And then you take a array of some numbers, which is user defined, let's say 31, 32, 33, and so on. Then you will plot these points in a XY coordinate. So if you don't have, this is 1D array, so you have to assume the other dimensions as 1, 2, 3, just plot them. And once you have them, then you can find a slope point formula. So you have to find mx plus c and draw a vector passing through them. That is your task one I want you to complete. So this is what a hand drawn to vector Now, currently we are approaching it through a mathematical point of view. Later on, we'll shift it to a machine learning problem. And whatever random curve you draw, you can imagine if I draw a 3D cube, it should able to draw a 3D cube. Not only that, people should able to rotate it. So that is a bigger picture to this. And one of its simple use could be from a concept. Let's say if somebody wants to just demonstrate a concept, like nowadays online teaching is going on. So I want to demonstrate a concept of beaker being kept under a flame, and some random drawing I draw, and then it is vectorized properly, and I would say get a proper image. And then you can think of uh, auto color filling also as per the object recognition. But that will be the later part of this project when we recognize the object and give the corresponding colors. And that will be another fun part in this project. So I will stop this video here. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. Uh, Thank you.